Ejo nyami sano nyimbia. Mama refi na nyami ya. Ejo nyami meso nyimbia.
Hello and welcome to France 24's weekly music show. Now his career has spanned over 50 years. He is Ghana's most acclaimed musical export and he has travelled all over the world with his tenor tones, Afrobeat and Highlife filled tunes. He's just released his new album Obiaa with the fantastic Kwashibu area band, and it's an utter delight to welcome on the show the golden voice of Africa himself, Pat Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now you've been in Paris over the weekend. You've been in France for just about a week. What have you been up to? You had an amazing show at the New Morning, I hear.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you. We've been at Rennes and somewhere in the New Morning. Mm-hmm. Last Saturday we played at New Morning and it was very impressive, man.
That night was particularly special here in France because there was the Nuit Blanche, which is the night where everyone goes out all night long, museums are open. Did you feel a specific
like samedi ce soir or something?
Samedi soir.
Samedi soir.
Yeah. There's a specific vibe. Did you feel there's a specific energy to Paris?
Oh, yes. It was marvelous and New Morning has always been like that with us, you know. They enjoy us and we enjoy them. We'll be happy all the time with them.
It's a great venue. And also you've just released your new album and you've released and worked for the second time with Kwashibu area band.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit about the recording of this new record and where it happened?
Yeah, well, what I can tell you about that is, we've been doing it on tours. In the buses, we've been arranging the songs in the buses and the hotels, especially with Kwame, the leader of the group, you know. He does the instrumental side of it, and you come and call me, and I'll put in the lyrics, and we take it from there. And that's where we've ended up doing the album. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very exciting. Well, let's check out one of the tracks from this uplifting record.
Okay.
Pat Thomas there, who's our guest this week on the show. We were noticing and we were very frustrated because obviously we're television, we like images, and you don't have any music videos so far, is that?
It's rather unfortunate we didn't bring one, but I have a lot in Ghana.
In Ghana, are you planning to make because that's very important nowadays?
Yeah, especially this album, we're going to have videos with that.
Okay, well we look forward to that. That's
right.
Quite exciting.
Right.
Apparently in this record, because obviously sadly I don't speak the language.
No, yes.
But apparently you talk a lot about social media, showing off on social media, and also the importance of taking your time to slow things down and being patient. Do you think, because you've had a career that started off in the 1960s, do you think you were a lot more patient back then compared to nowadays? Or do you think young musicians, when you meet them, this image is style over substance is kind of taking over?
Yeah, well, as part of the social media things, I don't really much go there so much. I let the manager and the band leader takes care of that, and then they let me know. I'd rather read and relax or write music. Mm-hmm. You know, they deal with the social media sort of things, you know.
Mm-hmm. Is that a luxury you have because you're an artist? Like now the young artists have to be there. There's a presence that's necessary. Actually, what I really like about your music is you've got Highlife is the backbone to it. And Highlife, I was reading up on it, so it's the style of music that was born nearly 100 years ago in the 1920s as part of under colonial rule. It was a mix of local traditional music with jazz, you saw it really explode in the 1960s. It took over the whole of West Africa. It became massive, and nearly 100 years down the line, how do you feel it's evolved? What new measures have come into it? Have you seen developments to it?
Well, the first place, the dope part side of it is the palm wine it started like palm wine music with the acoustic guitar and bottle, Bentley's bottle, and somebody will use a coin to make it cut, that, you know. Then it developed to like guitar band music, where we don't use no horns, and then it developed to horns. That's dance band music, and that's where I belong. Yeah, because I like to use more horns in my music than guitars. There's guitars, but I use more horns.
And do you think with hip-hop being the pop music of these days, do you think hip-hop is getting a little influence into Highlife as well at all?
That's right. That's right. It's coming. That's the generation, I guess. And we accept them. We have accepted them. And right now, this time we do collaborations with them, you know. As I was coming back from Ghana, I did something with Sarkodie. I don't know if you know his name. And it's going to be out very soon. You know, yeah. So we interact with them, the hip guys, and they also know that they like that. They know that Highlife is the original thing. So they coming back with us to do collaborations and all kinds of things.
That's super exciting.
That's right.
I think I've noticed over the last 10 years now in the Western world, like North America and Europe, people used to go world music, and everything that was from Asia or the African continent was kind of plunked into it. But nowadays, I feel that the internet has made that people are more aware of the variety of sounds that are coming from the African continent. Do you feel that as an artist yourself, when you've had to come and promote yourself over the last few decades, that people were like world music?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea that coming that way, because it makes the whole thing. Music is progressing more and more and more. The hip lives and the high lives and all. I mean, it's getting better and better.
Okay. Well, how about we check out some of the new releases that are out this week here across the world,
okay,
actually.
Let's see.
We're going to check out, first of all, an artist who's fabulous. She might be 65, but cool thing, Kim Gordon, who was part of the band Sonic Youth, who paved the way for grunge music in the 1980s, is this week releasing a fine experimental rock album, No Home Record. It's her first solo album and was recorded in Los Angeles, where she's been living for the past few years, and was produced by Justin Raisin, who's known for his work on the albums of the likes of Angel Olsen, John Cale and Charlie XCX. Now, if you're a fan of Sonic Youth, you will definitely like this one. Let's take a look at one of the videos where Kim plays a haunted ride-sharing driver.
Okay.
You're a mystery, like a horse. You're a mystery, like a horse. You support. Like a woman, production, myth, dream, intent, sketch artist.
That was Kim Gordon there with a track from her new album. And it's nice to see women of a certain age finally being acknowledged in music, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She's doing good.
She's very good. And now we're going to check out just a new sensation. He's a hip-hop sensation here in France. Do you like French hip-hop?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, he's called Vald, and he's from the outskirts of Paris. He with Breton heritage, and his main influences are Kerry James and Lil Wayne. His lyrics are kind of funny. He draws inspiration from horror films, pornography, and the absurdness of the world. His third album...
I don't like horror films.
No, neither do I. But his third album is entitled Ce Monde est Cruel, which is The World is Cruel, and it's out this week. He's been busy not promoting in France, where he's from, but in New York, Tokyo and Dubai, as you do. Let's take a listen to Journal Perso 2.
Okay.
Populace manipulée, au profit de qui ce n'est pas stipulé. Orphelin violé, désarticulé, les loisirs de la haute sont particuliers. Viens voir la vie qu'on peut pas diffuser, celle qui est acidulée. Là où le shit et le speak c'est le max, au-dessus l'esclave serait moins stimulé. Ouais, je sais comment ça se passe, un joint comment ça se tasse. Une chouin comment ça se masse.
You like it? Well,
Yeah, I like it.
That's the cruel world of Vald, who's playing Bercy on the 16th of November. So you're digging Vald.
Yeah.
You like the flow.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, Pat Thompson. That's
Okay,
so nice.
yeah.
Remember, the album is out and available in all good record stores.
That's right.
And we hope to see you soon in Paris for some more dates.
Thank you,
It's
my
worth
dear.
it.
Thank you.
We're going to finish off now with a band who are actually from Japan. They've been taking over the world. They're kind of crazy cool.
Yeah.
And they do kawaii metal, which is cute metal.
Yeah.
So it's heavy metal guitar riffs, and then they do dance routines. So it's like Pop Idol meets Mayhem. And they've been a huge hit, both with the metal world and the popsters. And they've just about to release their third album, which is called Metal Galaxy.
Wow.
And that is, they sell out stadiums. They do Glastonbury Festival.
I see.
They've already sold out their date in Paris in next
Great.
February. So totally
Great.
worth it. We're going to check them out. Just in a
Okay.
few minutes, we'll be back with some very serious news here on France 24.
Okay.
And for now, here, we'll leave you. Remember to tell me what you think of this metal band on our social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and obviously you can join us also on France24.com. Right, let's check it out. Babymetal
on.
right now on
Okay.
France 24.